Welcome to the Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today, the Winter Olympics come to an end. And will U.S. talks with North Korea ever start again? Plus, 2 new phone launches, more Amazon Go stores, and Black Panther's success. All that and much more in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Monday, February 26th. You ready? Let's do this. The Winter Olympics are now over, and it all ended Sunday with a celebration just as spectacular as the opening ceremony. We're talking things like electronic music dance party. A couple highlights from the closing ceremony. There was a tribute to K-pop, a type of music that started there in South Korea. And the 2022 Olympic logo was revealed when skaters left illuminated tracks in the ice. As for the games, Norway was the big winner, taking home more medals than any other Olympic team this year with a total of 39. The U.S. won 23 medals, 9 of them were gold. Also of note, a second Russian athlete was caught doping on Friday, which sealed the deal in forbidding the Russian flag at the closing ceremony. Also, you might remember North and South Korea marched under just one flag to show unity when the Olympics started. But for the closing ceremony, each country went at it alone. The other big story is that President Trump's daughter, Ivanka Trump, was there to represent the U.S. She sat near South Korean President Moon Jae-in and his wife, and a top North Korean general. But the U.S. and North Korea were giving each other the silent treatment. Perhaps the U.S. and North Korean leaders will speak in the near future. That's at least what the president of South Korea is trying to make happen. The New York Times reports he said North Korean officials did in fact express interest in speaking with the U.S. He thinks it's crucial for all 3 of the nations to get along. Don't forget, there's been a lot of tension between North Korea and the U.S., even perceived threats of war in recent months. So, is President Trump willing to talk? He's saying, we'll see. Bloomberg reports he wants North Korea to work toward backing down on their nuclear weapons program if the 2 countries are going to chat. Democrats have officially said nothing about the FBI investigation into the Trump campaign was illegal. It's part of a classified memo just released over the weekend. Remember, this is the Democrats' response to the memo Republicans released earlier this month. That one said the FBI did abuse its power to spy on a Trump campaign official. President Trump agreed on that one, but as for this new rebuttal from the Democrats, Fox News says President Trump dismissed it, calling it a, quote, total political and legal bust. It's moving day sooner than expected in Israel. It's been a controversial decision from the start when President Trump says he wants to move the U.S. Embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to the city of Jerusalem. It was originally going to take years, but now they may start the process this year. CNN reports the White House now says the move will happen this May. It's meant to be at the same time as Israel's 70th independence celebration. Remember, Israeli leaders want the U.S. to do this and recognize Jerusalem as the capital. President Trump has said the U.S. supports Israel and Jerusalem is clearly the capital, so it's time. But Palestinians aren't happy and feel East Jerusalem is their capital. Some experts say this move probably won't help end the conflict there and may even start violent protests. A quick update now about Syria. The UN Security Council, which includes the U.S., ordered a 30-day ceasefire in Syria over the weekend. There's been a lot of devastation in one area there lately. Hundreds of people have been killed, and now the hope was to have some peace so aid workers could get in there and bring help. Problem is, the ceasefire doesn't seem to be doing the trick. CNN reports not long after the vote, airstrikes and shelling continued. The Syrian government is attacking the neighborhoods held by rebels. All right, other things people may be talking about today, net neutrality. The FCC officially published its decision to get rid of net neutrality altogether. And that means lawmakers who disagree with that decision can fight back. In fact, Reuters reports a coalition of 22 state attorneys have already filed legal challenges. They want net neutrality to stay right where it is. Quick reminder, net neutrality rules are meant to make sure everyone can access everything on the internet in the same way. For example, it means cable companies, think Time Warner, are not allowed to slow down some websites but not others, depending on who may be paying more. But the FCC recently voted to get rid of those rules, saying it's time for less government control. So now, Congress has 60 days, if lawmakers can get enough votes, to keep net neutrality where it is. Stay tuned. Samsung is taking on the iPhone X with its latest launch, the Galaxy S9. There are two versions, the S9 and the S9 Plus. CNBC reports the company focused on the new camera with better picture quality in low light and a super slow motion video mode, plus a new AR emoji. Augmented reality. You can apparently take a selfie and turn that into a custom animated emoji. You can read more about all the specs in today's show notes at thenewsworthy.com. Pre-orders started yesterday. General sales start March 16th. Nokia phones have been making a comeback over the past year, and the company plans to step it up even more. Nokia just revealed two new phones. One is just $85, and it relaunched a few upgraded versions of older phones as well. TechCrunch reports the new models are part of Nokia's new partnership with Google's Android, meaning it'll use its software and try to have similarities to other Android smartphones. Also, Nokia's so-called banana phone is back. It is yellow, and it was the one featured in the movie The Matrix. Amazon has plans for more Amazon Go stores. It's expected to open 6 more in the near future. Remember Amazon Go? It's the store where you check in on the Amazon Go app and do your shopping without any cashiers or even checkouts. Recode is citing sources saying Amazon does hope to open a store in Los Angeles, and they also scoped out 3 potential spots in Seattle. The movie Black Panther continues to win big at the box office. In fact, Mashable reports the film brought in more money in its first week than any other Marvel movie, including the Avengers. It won big again over the weekend. Forbes reports it comes in second place for the most earnings during a second weekend in theaters. The superhero movie brought in $400 million in just 10 days. And that's it. You are all caught up. Thanks so much for listening. You can always read more about any of the stories that caught your attention today at thenewsworthy.com. Click episodes and find today's date. The Newsworthy is ready for you to listen every weekday by 4 a.m. Eastern. I'll be back with more news tomorrow. Have a great day.